show. Come on.
Welcome to the Cardinals baseball complex on the campus of Scott County High School for baseball action. Our game this evening will be between the Eagles of Lexington Christian Academy and your Scott County Cardinals. Now for the starting lineups. First, let's meet the visitors on the scoreboard, the Lexington Christian Academy Eagles. Leading off, the shortstop, number 3, Sam Peterson. Batting second, playing center field, number 9, Tyler King. Batting third, first baseman, number 22, Andrew Dixon. The pitcher, number 13, Joseph Siegler. Batting fifth, the DH, number 10, Conrad Hurt. Batting sixth, playing right field, number 2, Tony Dutton. Batting seventh, third baseman, number 28, Woods Fry. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 21, David Hood. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 5, Sean Stafford. And the catcher, number 7, Brady Wall. The Eagles are coached by Seth Knight. Now, for the home team on the scoreboard, your Scott County Cardinals. Leading off, the center fielder, number 8, Justin Stevenson. Batting second, the shortstop, number 1, Sebastian Arden. Batting third, the second baseman, number 2, Will Rose. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 28, Duncan Stevens. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 4, Garrett Sparks. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 22, Tyler Wands. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 11, Preston Lockett. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 7, Keegan Hurt. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 3, Carson Murray. And on the mound for the Cardinals, number 25, Parker Dotson. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Head coach for the Cardinals in his 19th season, Scott Willard.
Test. Welcome in, everybody. We're here live at the brand new Cardinal Baseball Complex on the campus of Scott County High School for high school baseball. Today's matchup between the Cardinals of Scott County and the Eagles of Lexington Christian Academy. Scott County is the home team wearing the camo jerseys with white pants. Lexington Christian is the visiting team wearing the blue jerseys and white pants. The LCA batting lineup: batting first, Sam Pearson; batting second, Tyler King; batting third, Andrew Dixon; batting fourth, Joseph Siegler; batting fifth, Conrad Hart; batting sixth, Tony Dutton; batting seventh, Woods Fry; batting eighth is Darren Hood; and batting ninth is Sean Stafford. Scott County's infield: first base, Garrett Sparks; second base, Will Rose; shortstop, Sebastian Arden; third baseman is Tyler Wands. In the outfield, Keegan Hurt left field, Justin Stevenson center field, and Carson Murray in right field. Behind the plate for Scott County is Duncan Stevens, and on the mound for Scott County is Parker Dotson. Sam Pearson up to bat. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Here's his third pitch. That ball is popped into left field. Keegan Hurt tracking back. Now he settles under it, and he catches that for out number 1 at the top of the first inning. Now batting for the Eagles, number 9, Tyler King. He's playing center field this year, or this game. Comes in this game with 21 at-bats on 8 hits, 9 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and 4 stolen bases. His batting average, 0.381. First pitch is ball 1. That ball is popped into right field. Carson Murray, Scott County right fielder, settles under that ball for out number 2. Two outs down.
For the Eagles, first baseman number 22, Andrew Dixon.
Up to bat for Lexington Christian is number 22, Andrew Dixon. He's playing first base today. Comes in this game with 20 at-bats, 8 hits, 7 runs scored, 2 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a 0.429 batting average. First pitch is ball 1. Here is the 1-0. And that's high ball 2. Gets away from Scott County catcher Duncan Stevens. The 2-0 pitch is now ball 3. And that is called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Throws it down the first baseline. Garrett Sparks catches it. Parker Dotson will run over. Sparks will flip it to him. And Dotson will step on the bag for out number 3 of the top of the first inning. So after the top of the first, Lexington Christian scores 0 runs on 0 hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. The score, Scott County 0, Lexington Christian 0. We'll be right back. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
What is nice. Really nice. Like scooping out.
We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex at Scott County High School. Scott County versus Lexington Christian. The lineup for Scott County: batting first, Justin Stevenson; batting second, Sebastian Arden; batting third, Will Rose; batting fourth, Duncan Stevens; batting fifth, Garrett Sparks; batting sixth, Tyler Wands; batting seventh, Preston Luckett; batting eighth, Keegan Hurt; and batting ninth is Carson Murray. The infield for the Eagles: Dixon at first base, Staffer at second, Pearson at shortstop, and Fry at third. In the outfield, Hood in left field, King in center field, and Dutton in right field. Behind the plate for Lexington Christian is Wall, and the pitcher is Joseph Siegler. Comes this game with 3 innings pitched on 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 win, 42 total pitches, and a 0.00 ERA. Scott County's batter, Justin Stevenson. Off to early 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Justin Stevenson comes this game with 5 at-bats on 1 run scored. He was hurt last game. Here's the 0-2. That's ball 1 outside. Here's the 1-2 from Siegler, and that is called strike 3. Now batting for Scott County, number 1, Sebastian Arden, the shortstop.
For the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 1, Sebastian Arden.
Sebastian comes into this game with 17 at-bats and 5 hits, 6 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and a 0.294 batting average. Here's the first pitch to Arden, and it'll be called strike 1. The 0-1, that's ball 1 outside. Check my messages from you. Here is the 1-1. Sebastian check swings that, and it'll be fouled. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 from Ziegler. It's hit down the third base line. It's fouled off again. Arden able to stay alive with 2 strikes on him. So now he steps into the box with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ziegler gets his sign. Now he's set. And he'll deliver the 1-2. Popped down the right field line. First baseman Dixon charging back. And miscommunication with him and the right fielder. Neither one of them will catch it. So another foul ball from Arden. And he'll be back to the plate. One ball and 2 strikes is still the count. Here's the pitch. Ball is hit into left field. Hood settles under that ball for out number 2. With 2 outs down in the top of the or bottom of the first inning. Will Rose, number 2. He's playing in second base today. In this game with 20 at-bats, 8 hits, and 3 runs scored with 6 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a 0.44 batting average. First pitch is behind him. Ball got away from Wall, the Lexington Christian catcher. Here's the pitch. And that is hit down the third base line, and it will be hit in foul territory by Woods Fry, the third baseman. Two outs down here in the bottom of the first inning. Will Rose, the batter for Scott County. Here's the 1-1. That's ball 2 outside in the left-handed batter's box. Here is the 2-1. That ball is hit down at third base line. It'll be called fair. Will Rose around first, and Hood, Lexington Christian left fielder, will throw it into second baseman Stafford, and it gets past him. It goes into the tarp, and Will Rose will now stop on third base. So a bad throw from Hood, Lexington Christian left fielder, puts Will Rose on third base. And that brings up number 28, Duncan Stevens. He's the catcher for Scott County. Comes to his game with 14 at-bats and 4 hits, 2 RBIs, and a 0.286 batting average. His first pitch is called strike 1. Here's the 1-0. That's ball 2 outside. The 2-0. Ball is popped up down the right field line, and it'll be fouled off out of play. Two balls, 1 strike. That ball is hit right back up the middle. It'll get down, and that brings in Will Rose from third base to put the Cardinals on the board with a 1-0 lead. And to run for Duncan Stevens.
Garrett Sparks.
The batter now, number 4, Garrett Sparks. He's the first baseman. He has 12 at-bats so far this season. 9 hits, 7 runs scored, 3 RBIs, and a 0.750 batting average. First pitch to Sparks. Hits ball 1. The runner on first base for Duncan Stevens is the freshman, Jacob Skinner. Pickoff attempt from Siegler is not in time. Skinner scored the winning run on Tuesday night. Give the Cardinals a win over Lafayette. Garrett Sparks, that's Gene, hit that ball into right center field. 1 ball, no strikes is the count for Garrett. And he pops that one up. First baseman Dixon is charging in. Wall, the catcher, calls for it, and he slides under and catches that in foul territory for out number 3 of the bottom of the first inning. After the bottom of the first inning, Scott County puts 1 run on the board on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner is left on base. The score, Scott County 1, Lexington Christian 0. We'll be right back with more Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back at the Cardinal Baseball Complex on the campus of Scott County High School for Scott County versus Lexington Christian. After the first inning, Scott County leads 1-0. Up to bat for the Eagles is number 13, Joseph Siegler. He's the pitcher. Ball is inside for ball 1. Siegler comes to this game with 22 at-bats, 9 hits, 4 runs scored with 7 RBIs and a 0.409 batting average. Ball is hit to Scott County second baseman Will Rose. The throw to Garrett Sparks is in time for out number 1 of the top of the second inning.
Now batting for LCA, the designated.
Now batting for Lexington Christian is number 10, Conrad Hart. He's the designated hitter today. Coming to this game with 9 at-bats on 4 hits and a 0.500 batting average. And ball hit to second baseman Will Rose. He dives for it, and he's not able to catch that. It rolls into right center field. Justin Stevenson able to settle or pick it up and throw it in.
Now batting for LCA, the right fielder, number 2, Tony Dutton.
Now batting for the Eagles is number 2, Tony Dutton. He's playing right field today. Coming to this game with 12 at-bats, 3 hits on 3 runs with 3 RBIs and 0.176 batting average. Here's the pitch. That's high, ball 1. Scott County with 1 out down in the top of the second. Here's the pitch from Dotson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here is the 1-1 from Dotson. And that's called strike 2. Right along the inside corner of the plate. Here is the 1-2. It is grounded to Dotson. He'll flip it to Sparks at first base for out number 2. Conrad Hart, the runner on first, advances to second. That brings up number 28, Woods Fry. He's playing third base. Comes to this game with 16 at-bats and 3 hits, 7 runs scored, 1 RBI, and a 0.188 batting average. Here is the pitch to Fry. That's ball 1 high. Here is the 1-0 to Fry. That's ball 2 low. Two balls and no strikes is the count. And Dotson goes to pick off Conrad Hart on second base, and Sebastian Arden is there in time. The throw from Dotson is on the opposite side of Arden. Hart is able to dive back in safe. Here's the 2-0, and that is fouled down the first base line. Two balls, 1 strike. Dotson goes to pick off Hart on second base again. Hart's able to step back to the bag in time. Sebastian Arden, Scott County shortstop. Bouncing back and forth, trying to hold on Hart. Here's the 2-1 from Dotson. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes is the count. Here's the pitch from Dotson. And that will hit Woods Fry.
What inning is this? I can't read that. No, I can't read that. It says 2 outs.
I think they called it a foul ball. Oh, that foul ball? No. umpires are going to talk about it, see if it hit his hand or it was a foul ball. And out comes Scott County's athletic trainer from Bluegrass Orthopedics, a Scott County Schools corporate sponsor, Kendra Young. They're still checking out Woods Fry. We'll come right back. They call a foul ball on Woods Fry. It hit his hand, but I guess it's hit the bat. So 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count with 2 outs down. Here's the pitch from Dotson. That's ball 3 high. The count now full with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the 3-2. And that ball is fouled straight back. Woods Fry able to stay alive. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Dotson. And that ball is hit into right field. Scott County right fielder Carson Murray settles under that for out number 3. The top of the 2nd inning. After the top of the 2nd inning, Lexington Christian scores no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. The score, Scott County 1, Lexington Christian 0. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 2nd inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Leading off the 2nd inning for the Cardinals, 3rd baseman number 22, Tyler Wands.
We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex in the campus of Scott County High School for the bottom of the 2nd inning. Scott County leads 1-2. Lexington Christians 0. Out to bat now for Scott County is number 22, Tyler Wands. He's playing 3rd base today. Comes to this game with 11 at-bats, 2 hits, 2 runs scored on 3 RBIs with 1 stolen base and a 0.182 batting average. First pitch to Wands is called strike 1. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on off speed. The pitcher for Lexington Christian is still Joseph Siegler. He has 1 strikeout so far this game. Here is the 0-2 to Wands. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up number 11, Preston Luckett, the designated hitter today.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
Preston has
Designated
2 at-bats so far this season with 1 hit and 1 stolen base. He's got a 0.167 batting average. Here's the first pitch to Luckett. It'll be called strike 1. Throw 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. It bounces in front of the left-handed batter's box for ball number 1. Here is the 1-2 from Siegler. That's ball 2, way outside. Lexington Christian catcher Brody Wall able to catch that one. Here is the 2-2. And Luckett checks, swings, and he'll foul out down the first base line. Wall there to pick up the ball, and Luckett stays alive with a 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2. That ball is popped down the first baseline. Dixon, first baseman, charging toward the fence, and he will catch that in foul territory for out number 2 of the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting for the Cardinals, left fielder, number 7, Keegan Hurt.
Now batting for Scott County is number 7, Keegan Hurd. He's playing left field today for the Cards. He's got 2 at-bats so far this season with 2 runs scored and 1 RBI, a 0.500 batting average. First pitch is hit into right field in the open area. The right fielder, Dutton, will come diving in for it, but it will be called a foul ball by the field umpire. Parker Dotson, Keegan Hurt is down to an early no ball, 1 strike count. As he makes his way back to the plate. Here's the 0-1. It'll be called strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes is the count. The 0-2. It's ball 1 outside. Lexington Christian pitcher Joseph Siegler wanted that to be called a strike. Here is the 1-2. And it'll be ball 2. Keegan Hurd battles back from 0-2. The count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hit right back up the middle. Pearson will throw the first. It is way over Dixon's head, and it will go out of play. Keegan Hurd will move up to second base after an error on the throw by Sam Pearson, the Lexington Christian shortstop.
Now batting for the Cardinals, right fielder number 3, Carson.
Now batting for Scott County is number 3, Carson Murray. He's playing in right field today. He's got 6 at-bats with 1 hit, 1 RBI, and a 0.110 batting average. Here's the pitch. It's called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Carson shows the bunt. He'll pull it back. It'll be called strike two. And Keegan Hurt will take third base. No balls and 2 strikes. Carson Murray, the batter. The pitch from Siegler. It is hit to second baseman Stafford. The throw to Dixon at first base is in time to get Lexington Christian out of the bottom of the second inning. After the bottom of the second inning, Scott County scores 0 runs on no hits, 1 Lexington Christian error, and 1 runner is left on base. The score after 2 full innings, Scott County 1, Lexington Christian 0. We'll be right back with the top of the third inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Leading off the top of the third for LCA, left fielder number 21, David Hood.
We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex on the campus of Scott County High School for Scott County versus Lexington Christian. The score is Scott County 1, Lexington Christian 0. We're here for the top of the third inning. Up to bat for the Eagles is number 21, Devin Hood. He's playing left field today as first pitch is called strike one. Coming this game with 4 at-bats and 1 run scored. Second pitch is ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. The pitch. It's called strike 2. Parker Dotson still the pitcher for Scott County. He's pitched 2 scoreless innings for the Cardinals so far. He'll step off. And now he steps back onto the rubber. And he delivers the 1-2. That's ball 2 outside. Here is the 2-2. It's popped up down the first baseline, and it will be out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes, still the count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Evan Hood strikes out looking in his first at-bat. That brings up number 5, Sean Stafford, the second baseman.
Number 5, Sean Stafford.
He comes into this game with 19 at-bats and 6 hits, 3 runs scored with 2 RBIs and 4 stolen bases. His batting average 0.316. Here's the first pitch of his at bat. It is hit into right center field, right over Scott County second baseman Will Rose's head. And Carson Murray will pick it up and get it back into the infield.
Now batting for LCA, the shortstop, number 3.
Now batting for Lexington Christian is the shortstop, number 3, Sam Pearson. Back to the top of the lineup. Sam flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch of his second. It's ball 1 outside. Dawson tries to pick off Stafford on first base. The throw is not in time. The 1-0. It's hit right in between Wands and Arden. The shortstop and third baseman, Keegan Hurt, picks it up in left field. Gets it back into infield. Lexington Christian puts now a runner on second and a runner on first.
LCA center fielder number 9, King.
Now batting for Lexington Christian, number 9, Tyler King. He's playing center field. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat. Now he's in the box for his second. Pitch from Dotson. It's called ball 1. Here's the 1-0. It's ball 2 outside. Sean Stafford, the runner on second base for the Eagles. Sam Pearson, the runner on first. Two balls, no strikes to count for King. The pitch is called strike 1. Two balls and 1 strike is the count. Dotson gets his sign from the catcher Duncan Stevens. Now he delivers a 2-1. It's ball 3. A little low. Three balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded for Lexington Christian. And catcher Duncan Stevens will make his way out to the mound to talk to Parker Dotson, the pitcher for Scott County. The runner on third base, Sean Stafford, tried to steal home.
Now batting for
Duncan Stevens called time.
First baseman number 22, Dixon.
Now batting for Lexington Christian, number 22, Andrew Dixon. He's the first baseman. He grounded out to first base in his first at-bat. Second at-bat, drives it into right field, but it will be foul and out of play. There's 1 out down here in the top of the third inning. Lexington Christian has Sean Stafford on third base, Sam Pearson on second base, and Tyler King on first. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Dotson comes set. Now he'll deliver the 0-2. And it is ball one. Just inside. Here is the 1-2 from Dotson. It's ball two, low. Two balls. 2 strikes is the count. Andrew Dixon, the batter for Lexington Christian, will call time. Step out of the box. Now he's back into the box, awaiting his 2-2 pitch. Ball hit down the first base line. Garrett Sparks not able to get in or get the ball. That'll score 1. And Sam Pearson from second base is waved around. And a missed throw will score Tyler King from first base. A bases clearing double from Andrew Dixon. The score now, Lexington Christian 3, Scott County 1.
Now batting for LCA, the pitcher number 13, Siegler.
Come on, Joe. Let's go, bud.
Number 13, Joseph Seeger, the pitcher, up to bat. He grounded out to second base in his first at-bat. First pitch of his second at-bat was ball 1. And here's the 1-0. It's hit into left field. It will be foul and out of play. One ball and 1 strike is the count. Here's the 1-1. It's hit into right field, and that ball will be fair, and it'll get down. Andrew Dixon is waved around, and he'll jog into home to put the 4th run on the board for the Eagles, and Joseph Seeger slides into second base. And now Scott County's pitching coach, Jay Pryor, will make his way out to the mound to talk to Parker Dotson. We'll be right back when this mound visit concludes.
Now batting for LCA, the designated hitter, number 10, Hart.
Come on, Hart.
Parker Dotson will. Hey, the score is 4-1. Parker Dotson stays in the game. Joseph Seeger, the pitcher, or Conrad Hart, the batter, the designated hitter. The 1-0. It is called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scott County has 1 out now. Joseph Seeger, the runner for Lexington Christian on second base. The 1-1 is fouled off and caught by Duncan Stevens, the catcher. One ball 2 strikes is the count. And Dotson will step off the mound. Now he's back on the rubber. Here's the 1-2. Ball is popped up, and it is fouled out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, still the count. Score, Lexington Christian 4, Scott County 1. Top of the 3rd inning. Here's the 1-2. It is hit into left center field. It will be down. Joseph Siegler is waved around, and he will he'll be home in time. And Conrad Hart will slide into second base for a line drive double.
Now batting for LCA, the right fielder, number 2, Dutton.
Now batting for Lexington Christian, number 2, Tony Dutton. He's playing right field. He grounded out after a hit back to Parker Dotson, the pitcher, in his first at-bat. Now he's in the box for his second at-bat of the game. First pitch is ball 1 outside. Here's the 1-0. It's called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the count. Here's the pitch from Dodson. And it will hit Tony Dutton, the batter, and Parker Dotson falls down as he was throwing that ball. Conrad Hart, the runner on second. Tony Dutton, the runner on first base. And out will come Scott County's head coach, Scott Willard, to remove Parker Dotson from the game. We'll be right back when this pitching change concludes.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 12, Evan Allen. We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex, Scott County High School.
Scott County versus Lexington Christian. The score, Lexington Christian 5, Scott County 1. New pitcher for Scott County is Evan Allen. He's number 12. First pitch from Allen is called strike 1. Conrad Hart, the runner on second base for the Eagles. Tony Dutton, runner on first. Woods Fry is the batter. Ball is popped up and out of play. Woods flew out to right field in his first at-bat of the game. Woods is down 0-2 in his second at-bat. Here's the 0-2, and it'll be ball 1 high. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's out number 2. Top of the third inning. And that brings up number 21, Devin Hood. He's playing left field.
Left fielder number 21.
He struck out looking in his first at-bat of the game. His first pitch of his second at-bat is fouled straight back over the net. Here's the 0-1. Devin Hood shows the bunt, and it will be called a foul ball. Field umpire will say that it hit Hood when he was in the box. Devin Hood still the batter. And that is swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gets Scott County out of the top of the third inning. Lexington Christian scores 5 runs on 6 hits. 1 error and 2 runners are left on base after the top of the third inning. Lexington Christian leads Scott County 5-1. We'll be right back with the bottom of the third inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
We're back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex on the campus of Scott County High School for Scott County versus Lexington Christian. Bottom of the third inning, Lexington Christian leads 5-1. Up to bat for Scott County at the top of the lineup. Number 8, Justin Stevenson. He's playing center field today for Scott County. Struck out looking in his first at-bat of the game. And here's the first pitch of his second at-bat. It'll be called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Siegler. That'll be ball 1. Outside. The count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That is top 3rd strike. Wall, the Lexington Christian catcher, will throw it down to Dixon, first baseman, for out number 1 of the bottom of the 3rd inning.
For the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 1, Sebastian Arden.
Now batting for Scott County is number 1, Sebastian Arden. He's playing shortstop. Flew out in his first at bat. First pitch of his second is ball 1. Here's the 1-0. It's ball 2. Outside. Here is the 2-0 from Siegler. And Arden hits that down the 3rd baseline. Fry fields it, and the throw across to Dixon at first base is in time for out number 2 at the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
Now batting for Scott County is number 2, Will Rose. He's playing second base today. He hit a ground ball double to left field in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch of his second. That'll be called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ball is popped up down the 3rd baseline. Fry charging toward it, but it will be out of play. No balls and 2 strikes is the count. Here's the 0-2. And it'll be ball 1, low. Here is the 1-2. And it is fouled off down the first base line. Will Rose able to stay alive. Couple foul balls. Here's the 1-2. It's ball 2, low and away. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. It's ball 3. Down. So 3 balls, 2 strikes is the count with 2 outs down. Here's the pitch from Siegler. And it is hit to second baseman Stafford. He fields it and throws it to Dixon. The throw is in time to get Lexington Christian out of the bottom of the 3rd inning with 0 runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. The score after 3 full innings, Lexington Christian 5, Scott County 1. We'll be right back with the top of the 4th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
for the Eagles.
I'll try to find out. I'll send it to you if I do. We're back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex. Scott County versus Lexington Christian. The score, Lexington Christian 5, Scott County 1. Top of the 4th inning. Up to bat for Lexington Christian is number 5, Sean Stafford, second baseman. He hit a line drive single to left center field in his first at-bat. Second at-bat, hits a ground ball to Tyler Wants at third base and gets under his glove. Stafford will stay on first base. Keegan Hurt, Scott County's left fielder, is able to field it and get it back into the infield quickly. Now batting for Lexington Christian, number 3, Sam Pearson, the shortstop. He flew out and then hit a ground ball single into left field in the second. First pitch of his third at bat. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Evan Allen, the pitcher for Scott County. Allen tries to pick off Stafford on first base. That throw not in time. Pearson shows the bunt, but Stevens dives for it, unable to make the catch. The count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pearson steps into the box. The pitch hit into left field. Hurt charging in foul territory, and he's unable to get there in time. So another foul ball from Sam Pearson keeps him alive at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still the count. Allen goes to Sparks, try to pick off Stafford on first base. Throw isn't in time. Here's the 1-2. That's ball 2 outside. Allen gets his sign from Stevens, the catcher. Here's the 2-2. That's ball 3 outside. Here is the 3-2. It's popped into left field. Hurt toward the foul line. He'll catch it. No tag from Stafford or Lexington Christian runner on first base. That is the first out of the top of the 4th inning.
Center fielder number 9, King.
Now batting for Lexington Christians, number 9, Tyler King, the center fielder. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat, then walked in his second. First pitch of his third at-bat is fouled straight back into the net. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. It's ball 1 outside. his hit to Sebastian Arden, the shortstop. He slides and stops that ball. Tyler King will reach first base in time.
Now batting for LCA.
Moves up Sean Stafford to second.
22, Dixon.
And up to bat for Lexington Christian, number 22, Andrew Dixon, the first baseman. He grounded out to first base in his first at bat, then hit a double got a double on a ground ball to right field in the second. Here is the first pitch of his third. It's hit into center field. Stevenson tracking back. He settles under it. He makes that catch for out number 2. The throw into third base is not in time. It'll be out number 2.
Good swing. That's it.
Advances Stafford to third base. Tyler King will remain on first. Up to bat for Lexington Christian, number 13, Joseph Siegler. He's the pitcher. He grounded out to second base in his first at bat and flew out. Hit a fly ball double to right field in the second. Here's the first pitch of his third. It's called strike 1. The 0-1 is ball 1 outside. Here is the 1-1 pitch from Allen. It's inside. Called ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. 2 outs down. Sean Stafford, the runner on third. Tyler King, the runner on first for the Eagles. And that's ball 3, low and outside. Here's the 3-1. That's ball 4, high and away. It's away from Stevens, the catcher. Stafford will stay on third base. Moves ahead. Tyler King to second base. Joseph Siegler will be on first. Up to bat for the Eagles, number 10, Conrad Hart. He's a designated hitter. And in to run for Joseph Siegler is the pitcher, number 4, Nathan Groves. First pitch to Hart is called strike 1. Hart hit a line drive single to right center field in his first at bat. Then a line drive double to left center field in the second. The 0-1 is now 1-1 in his third at bat of the game. Here's the 1-1. It'll be ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. Here's the 2-1. It's inside. And it'll be called strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. Here's a pitch from Allen. Hit down the third baseline, and Juan's unable to catch that ball. That'll bring in Stafford from third base to score run number 6 for the Eagles. Moves ahead. Tyler King to third base.
Right fielder, number 2.
Joseph Siegler will go to second. Or Groves is the runner for Siegler. Now batting for the Eagles is Tony Dutton. The first pitch is fouled off out of play. He grounded out back to the pitcher in his first at bat, and then he was hit by the pitch in the second. This is his third at bat, and the 0-1 is called strike 2. Here is the 0-2 from Allen. That's a ball 1 high and outside. One ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ball's hit back up the middle. Sebastian Arden able to catch that ball on the line drive for out number 3 at the top of the 4th inning. So after the top of the 4th inning, Lexington Christian scores 1 run on 2 hits, 2 errors, and 3 runners are left on base. The score is Lexington Christian 6, Scott County 1. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 28, Duncan Stevens.
We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex on the campus of Scott County High School for the bottom of the 4th inning. The score, Lexington Christian 6, Scott County 1. Up to bat for the Cardinals is number 28, Duncan Stevens, the catcher. He singled on a line drive to center field in his first at-bat. Now he's in the box for his second at-bat of the game. That ball is hit into left field. Hood charging back. It's back. And that ball is gone. So Duncan Stevens puts run number 2 on the board for the Cardinals with the home run to left field.
Now batting for the Cardinals, first baseman, number 4, Garrett Sparks.
That brings up number 4, Garrett Sparks. He's playing first base today. Flew out in foul territory to the first baseman in his first at-bat. First pitch of his second at-bat is called strike 1, right on the outside corner of the plate. Here is the 0-1. That's ball 1 inside. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 2 inside. The 2-1 is now 3-1 with a low and away pitch from Siegler. Here is the pitch. Ball is hit into right field. Benton settles under that ball for out number 1.
Now batting for the Cardinals, third baseman, number 2.
Now batting for Scott County is number 22, Tyler Wands. He's playing third base today. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Here is his second at-bat of the game. That's ball one, inside. Here is the pitch. It's called strike one. Outside corner of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. The pitch. It's ball 2. Gets away from Wall, the catcher. Here's the 2-1. And that ball is fouled out of play over the Lexington Christian dugout down the third base line. Two balls, 2 strikes is the count for Wands. Here's the pitch. It's inside, ball 3. Here is the 3-2 pitch from Siegler. And that'll be ball 4. Wands takes first base. And that brings up number 11, Preston Luckett. He's a designated hitter.
Number 11, Preston Luckett.
He flew out to the first baseman in foul territory in his first at-bat. Here is his second at-bat of the game. And it's ball 1 outside. And Siegler will step off, and Dixon and Wall will come and talk to him. Dixon, the first baseman, Wall, the catcher. Now they'll make their way back to their position. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out down, bottom of the 4th inning. Tyler Wands the runner on first base, Preston Luckett the batter. Ziegler picks off to Dixon at first base. A throw not in time. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And Wands will take second base to throw from Wall. The catcher is not in time. Here is the 1-1. And that'll be ball 2 low. Here is the 2-1 from Siegler. It's called strike 2 on the outside corner of the plate. Two balls and 2 strikes is now the count. Siegler goes to pick off Wands at second base, and Stafford will miss that, and it'll roll into center field, and Wands will move up to third base. The count is still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Siegler. And Luckett will check swing. Home plate umpire says he did go. That'll be out number 2 at the bottom of the 4th inning.
The Cardinals.
That brings up number 7, Keegan Hurd, left fielder. He reached first after a bad throw from Sam Pearson, the shortstop. First pitch of his second at bat is called strike 1. The 0-1 is ball 1. One ball, 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch. It's hit down the third baseline. Woods Fry fields it. The throw across to Dixon is in time.
Let it pitch. Let it boy. Got Woods.
After the bottom of the 4th inning, Scott County scores 1 run with 1 hit, no Eagle errors, and 1 runner left on base. After 4 full innings to score, Lexington Christian 6, Scott County 2. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Leading off, top of the 5th for the Eagles, the third baseman, number 28, Fry.
We're back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex, Scott County High School, for Scott County versus Lexington Christian. The score after 4 full innings is Lexington Christian 6, Scott County 2. Up to bat for Lexington Christian is number 28, the third baseman, Woods Fry. First pitch of his third at bat is ball 1 inside. He flew out to right field in his first at bat, then struck out swinging in his second. It is ball 2. Here's the pitch. It's ball 3. Evan Allen still the pitcher for Scott County. Here's the pitch. And that'll be ball 4.
Now batting for LCA.
Now batting for Lexington Christian is number 21, Devin Hood. He is the left fielder. He struck out in both of his at-bats so far this game. He shows the bunt, and he'll pull back. It'll be ball 1. Shows the bunt again. He bunts that down the first base line, but it will be foul. The count, 1 ball and 1 strike. shows the bunt for the third time. Allen picks it up, flips it to Sparks, the first baseman, and that would be out number 1 of the top of the 5th inning. That advances Woods Fry to second base. That brings up number 5, Sean Stafford, second baseman. He hit a line drive single to left center field in his first at-bat, then singled on an error from the third baseman in his second. Here's his third at-bat of the game. First pitch is ball 1. Allen goes to pick off Woods Fry at second base. That was it to Sebastian Arden, Scott County shortstop. Throw not in time. 1 ball and no strikes is still the count. 1 out down. Here's the pitch from Allen. Ball is fouled back straight into the net. Here's the 1-1. It's fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Ball is hit into left center field. Stevenson dives for it, and he does not make the catch. Woods Fry rounds third base, and he comes in to score. That puts run number 7 on the board for the Eagles. John Stafford will be on first.
Now batting for the Eagles, the shortstop, number 3, Pearson.
Come on, Sam.
Brings up the top of the lineup, number 3, Sam Pearson. He pops that ball up. Keegan Hurt comes in from left field to make the catch. It's out number 2. Sean Stafford will stay on first.
Now batting for LCA, the center fielder, number 9, King.
And now batting for Lexington Christian, number 9, Tyler King, the center fielder. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat, then walked. And he hit a ground ball single in his third. This is his 4th at-bat. It's ball 1, first pitch. Sean Stafford stays on first base for the Eagles. The 1-0. It's ball 2 inside. Here's the 2-0. Ball's hit into right field. Murray settles under that and catches it for out number 3 at the top of the 5th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, go visit the concession stand. Available Chick-fil-A sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers.
After the top of the 5th inning, Lexington Christian scores no runs on no hits.
Stop by the concession stand.
1 runner is left on base. The score, Lexington Christian 7, Scott County 2. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 5th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We're back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex for
Number 12,
Scott County versus Lexington Christian Academy. Lexington Christian leads Scott County 7-2. The Eagles bring in new pitcher, number 12, Troy Kasmerick. He comes into this game with 5 innings pitched on. Gave up 4 hits, 4 runs. He has 3 strikeouts, 76 total pitches, and a 5.60 ERA. Up to bat for Scott County's number 3, Carson Murray. Grounded out to second base in his first at-bat. Shows the bunt. He pulls back. It's called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike is the count. And he check swings and fouls that one off into the net. And now he's down 0-2. The 0-2 is called strike 3, and Carson Murray will strike out looking.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 8, Justin Stevenson.
That brings up number 8, Justin Stevenson, playing center field for Scott County today. He struck out looking in his first at-bat and got out in his second at-bat after a drop third strike. Here is the first pitch of this third at-bat of the game. It'll be called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. It's ball 1 outside. Here is the 1-1. Ball's hit, and it gets past Woods Fry, the Lexington Christian third baseman. And Justin Stevenson will stay on first base.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 1, Sebastian Arden.
Now batting for Scott County's number 1, Sebastian Arden, the shortstop. Flew out in his first at-bat and grounded out to third base in his second at-bat. Here is his third at-bat of the game. It's ball 1, low and away. Stevenson will take second base. Pops that one up in foul territory. The catcher, Wall, will settle under it and catch that for out number 2 of the bottom of the 5th inning. Stevenson was still in second base, but he quickly got back to first.
Number 2, Will Rose.
That brings up number 2, Will Rose, the second baseman for Scott County. Hit a ground ball double to left field in his first at-bat, and grounded out to the second baseman in his second at-bat. First pitch of his third at-bat is ball 1. Justin Stevenson, the center fielder, still the runner on first base for Scott County. The 1-0. Now 2-0. Ball 2 outside. Here's the 2-0. It is hit to second baseman Stafford, and he is unable to pick that ball up. That'll put Will Rose on first base. That moves ahead Justin Stevenson to second base.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the catcher, number 28, Duncan Stevens.
Now batting for Scott County's number 28, Duncan Stevens, the catcher. He singled on a line drive to center field in his first at-bat. then hit a home run to left field in his second at-bat. Now he's in the box for his third at-bat of the game. That is called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Ball is low. Gets away from catcher Wall to throw down to third base. It's not in time, so Stevenson will steal third.
No, Troy, you got this, bub.
Will Rose will stay on first for Scott County. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Now Kaczmarek will step off the mound. Stevens steps into the box for the 1-1 pitch. That'd be ball 2 high.
You got it, Troy. You good, mate?
Here is the 2-1 from Kaczmarek. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes is the count. Here is the pitch from Kaczmarek. That is low, ball 3. And Will Rose will steal second base. That puts 2 runners in scoring position for Scott County. Stevenson, the runner on third, still for Scott County. Duncan Stevens now steps into the box. 3 ball, 2 strike count. The pitch, and it bounces. That'll be ball 4. He'll take first base.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 4, Garrett Sparks.
And to run for the catcher, Duncan Stevens, is number 33, Jacob Skinner. Up to bat for Scott County is number 4, Garrett Sparks, the first baseman. First pitch of his 4th at-bat. His third is strike 1. The 0-1 is hit. It gets past. Pearson dives for it. The throw across to Dixon is not in time. It gets away from Dixon. And Coach Willard will hold up Will Rose on third base. That brings in 1 run for Scott County.
Batting for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 20.
Advances Will Rose to third. And Jacob Skinner, the runner for Duncan Stevens. He's on second. And Garrett Sparks will be on first for Scott County. That brings up number 22, Tyler Wands. He's the third baseman. Struck out in his first at-bat and then walked in his second. First pitch of his third is ball 1 outside.
You got it, mate.
The 1-0 is now ball 2. Two balls and no strikes is the count for Wands. Scott County has the bases loaded. That is called strike 1. Here's the 2-1. And it'll be called strike 2. Outside edge of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. 2 outs down. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 3 high.
Best pitch right here, buddy.
3 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Kazmarek gets his sign from Brody Wall, the catcher. Now he delivers a 3-2. And it is called strike 3. Kazmarek will strike out Juan's looking. Scott County scores 1 run on 1 hit and 2 errors, and 3 runners are left on base. The score after 5 full innings: Lexington Christian 7, Scott County 3. We'll be right back for the top of the 6th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 7, Keegan Hurt. Leading off the top of the 6th.
Let's go.
For LCA, first baseman number 22, Dixon.
We are back for the top of the 6th inning at the Cardinal Baseball Complex. Scott County versus Lexington Christian. The score: Lexington Christian 7, Scott County 3. Pitching change for Scott County. The Cardinals bring in Keegan Hurt. He's playing left field. He comes in this game with 4.1 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 runs given up on with 2 strikeouts, and an 8.08 ERA. The pitch from Hurt is driven into deep right field, and it is a home run from number 22, Andrew Dixon. The score now: Lexington Christian's 8 to Scott County's 3.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 13, Joseph Siegler.
Up to bat for the Eagles is number 13, Joseph Siegler. Grounded out to second base in his first at bat, and hit a fly ball double to right field in his second. And he walked in his third. First pitch of his 4th at bat is ball 1. Keegan Hurt comes in to pitch, and Evan Allen goes out to left field for Scott County. Second pitch is strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Here's the pitch. Was hit to shortstop Sebastian Arden. The throw across to Sparks is in time for out number 1. That brings up number 10, Conrad Hart, the designated hitter.
Now batting for the Eagles, the DH, number 10.
Hit a line drive single to right center field in his first at-bat. Then a line drive double to left center field. Then he singled on an error by the third baseman in his third at-bat. This is his fourth. First pitch is ball 1 outside. Here's the pitch. That's ball 2 outside. 2 balls and no strikes is the count. And that is ball 3 outside. 3 balls and no strikes. 1 out. Now, Hart will step out of the box, take a swing. Now he steps back into the box. He awaits the 3-0 from Hurt. That's called strike 1, 3-1. Here's the 3-1, and that is ball 4 high. Hart will take first base. That brings up number 2, Tony Dutton, the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 2, Dutton.
Dutton has grounded out to the pitcher in his first at-bat. He was hit by the pitch in his second. Then lined out to Sebastian Arden at shortstop in his third. First pitch of his fourth at-bat is ball 1 inside. Hurt throws to first baseman Sparks for the pickoff, and not in time. Here's the 1-0. That's ball 2 outside. Here's a 2-0. Is hit into left field. Allen comes charging in, unable to make the catch, and it gets past him. He's going to pick it up, and Conrad Hart is waved around to third base. He'll stop on third, and Tony Dutton will be on second.
Now batting for the Eagles, third base.
Now batting for Lexington Christian, number 28, Woods Fry, playing third base. He flew out to right field in his first at-bat and struck out in his second, walked in his third. He's in the box now for his fourth at-bat of the game. Scott County's infield playing in on the grass. First pitch is called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball is fouled off for strike number 2. Here is the 0-2 pitch. That's ball 1 outside. Duncan Stevens, Scott County catcher, able to block up that pitch. Hart, the runner, on third base. Dutton on second. The 1-2. That's ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the count. Woods Fry, the batter for Lexington Christian. Here's the 2-2. That's ball 3. Gets past Stevens. And Hart will come in to score. Dutton will move up to third base. Score now, Lexington Christian 9, Scott County 3. Three balls, 2 strikes is the count. And that is called strike 3, which Fry will strike out looking for out number 2 of the top of the 6th inning. That brings up Devin Hood. Struck out 2 times in his first 2 at-bats. Then he grounded out after he bunted it back to the pitcher in his 3rd. The first pitch of his 4th at-bat is ball 1 outside. Here's the 1-0. That's ball 2 outside. It gets away from Stevens, the catcher, and Dutton will come in to score the 3rd run of the inning. That puts 10 runs on the board for Lexington Christian. Two balls, no strikes is the count. Kind of has 2 outs down. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit back up the middle. Arden able to get in front of it, and it bounces out of his glove. That puts Hood on first base. That brings up number 5, Sean Stafford, a second baseman. He singled on a line drive to left center field in his first at-bat, and singled on the air by the 3rd baseman in his 2nd. Here's his 3rd at-bat, or his 4th. Here's the pitch. It's called strike 1. Hurt. Those are Sparks to try to pick off Hood on first base. Throw not in time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it gets away again from Duncan Stevens. Hood will take second base. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Scott County with 2 outs down the top of the 6th inning. The 1-1 is called strike 2. Here is the 1-2, and that pitch will hit Sean Stafford. Devin Hood will stay on second. Sean Stafford is on first. That brings up the top of the lineup, number 3, Sam Pearson. He's playing shortstop. He flew out to left field in his first at-bat, then hit a ground ball single to left field in his 2nd. Flew out to left field in his 3rd at-bat, and then flew out again to left field in his 4th. First pitch of his 5th at-bat is ball 1. Here is the 1-0. It's ball 2 away. Here is the 2-0. It's called strike 1. That ball is hit to Will Rose at second base, and he's unable to make a play on that ball. Hood will round third base. He'll come in to score. That's the 11th run for Lexington Christian. And Sean Stafford moves up to third on that error, and Sam Pearson will be on second base.
Now batting for the Eagles, center fielder, number 9, King.
That brings up number 9, Tyler King, the center fielder for the Eagles. And out will come Scott County's pitching coach, Jay Pryor. We'll be right back when this mound visit concludes. We're back here at Scott County High School, Cardinal Baseball Complex. We're in the top of the 6th inning with 2 outs down. Runners on second and third. The batter is Tyler King. First pitch is ball 1 outside. Here is the 1-0. It is hit to Arden at shortstop. He fields it. Throw across the Sparks is in time, and that gets Scott County out of the top of the 6th inning. After the top of the 6th inning, Lexington Christian scores 3 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 2 runners are left on base. The score: Lexington Christian 11, Scott County 3. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 6th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, number 11, Preston Luckett.
We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex for Scott County versus Lexington Christian Academy. The score: Lexington Christian 11, Scott County 3. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The bat is Preston Luckett, the designated hitter. His first pitch is fouled off, straight behind him. Preston flew out to the first baseman in foul territory in his first at-bat, then grounded out to third base in his second. This is his third at-bat of the game. That's ball 1 low. 1-1 is the count. Here is the pitch. And that'll be called strike 2. 1 ball. 2 strikes is the count. Here's the 1-2. It's ball 2, low and away. Here is the 2-2 pitch. And ball is fouled back, out of play. Home plate umpire goes to Scott County's dugout for some baseballs. Two balls and 2 strikes is the count. Pressing luck at the batter for Scott County. Here's the 2-2. And it is now 3-2 after a high ball 3 inside. Here is the 3-2 pitch. Ball is hit down the third base line, and Woods Fry able to catch that line drive for out number 1, the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting for the Cardinals, left fielder number 7, Keegan Hurt.
That brings up number 7, Keegan Hurt. He started the game in left field. Now he's pitching for Scott County. Reach first on an air on the throw from shortstop, and then grounded out to third base. First pitch of his third at bat is ball 1. 1-0 is now 1-1 after a called strike 1. The 1-1. A check swing, and it is fouled down the first base line. One ball, 2 strikes is the count, and it is ball 2 after a low pitch from Kismerick. The 2-2. It's inside, and the count now full. Here is the 3-2 from Kismerick. It is fouled straight back into the net. Counts as full. The 3-2. And that is ball 4. Keegan Hurt draws a walk. That brings up number 3, Carson Murray, the right fielder. He grounded out to second base in his first at-bat and then struck out looking in his second at-bat. Now he steps into the box for his third at-bat of the game. Here's the pitch. It's called strike 1. Here is the 0-1. Murray shows the bunt. He pulls back, and it's ball 1. Gets away from Wall, the catcher. Keegan Hurt will stay on base. One ball, 1 strike is the count with 1 out down the bottom of the 6th inning. Scott County has a runner on first. Murray shows the bunt, and it's ball 2 high. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count.
Maybe it's a moped.
Murray shows the bunt again. He lays down the bunt down the first base line, but it will be foul. The count now 2-2. Here is the 2-2 pitch. It's ball 3 high. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it'll be inside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks from Kismerick. Wall will call time to go out there and talk to him. That brings up the top of the lineup, number 8, Justin Stevenson, center fielder. He struck out looking in his first at-bat, and struck out on the drop third strike in his second. Hit a ground ball single to left field in his third. And he's stepping into the box now for his 4th at-bat of the game. Keegan Hurt, the runner for Scott County on second base. Carson Murray, the runner on first. First pitch to Stevenson. That's called strike 1. Here is the 1-0. Stevenson check swings. Kismerick goes to field the ball, and it gets under his glove. And that'll load the bases for the Cardinals.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 1, Sebastian Arden.
Now batting for Scott County, number 1, Sebastian Arden, the shortstop. He flew out in his first at-bat, then grounded out to third base in his second, and flew out in foul territory by the catcher. Wall in his third at-bat. He's in the box for his 4th at-bat. Hurt, the runner on third for Scott County. Murray on second, and Stevenson on first. First pitch to Arden is ball 1. Here is the 1-0. And that pitch will hit Arden. So that will bring in 1 run for the Cardinals. It is Keegan Hurt. Murray moves up to third. Stevenson up to second. And Arden will be on first. The score now, Lexington Christian 11, Scott County 4. And now Lexington Christian will bring in the infield for a mound visit. The batter for Scott County is number 2, Will Rose. He's playing second base. First pitch is ball 1 inside. First pitch was a ground ball to left field. It was a double, and he grounded out to second base, then reached first on an error by the second baseman, his third at bat. Here is his 4th at bat. It's ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes is the count. Here's the 2-0. The ball is hit into right field. It is called fair. Murray will score from third. Stevenson will score from second. And Coach Willard will hold up Sebastian Arden on third. That puts 2 more runs on the board for Scott County. The score now, Lexington Christian 11, Scott County 6. After Will Rose puts the ball down the left field line.
All right, sit up. Good job.
Lexington Christian head coach Seth Knight will come in and he'll take out Troy Kazmarek. He'll bring in number 3, Sam Pearson to pitch. Looks like. We'll be right back after this pitching change.
Pitching for LCA, number 3, Sam Pearson. Now batting for the Cardinals.
Lexington Christian brings in number 3, Sam Pearson to pitch. He has 4 innings pitched so far this season. He's given up 2 hits and 1 run. He's earned 1 win with 6 strikeouts and a 1.75 ERA. Up to bat for Scott County is he has been subbed in as number 34, Luke Huffman, batting for Duncan Stevens. First pitch of Huffman's at bat is called strike 1. It's called strike 2 on the second pitch. Here is the 0-2. And it's ball 1 outside. Here is the 1-2 from Pearson. Heavy swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2 of the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 4, Garrett Sparks.
Now batting for Scott County's number 4, Garrett Sparks. He's playing first base. He flew out in foul territory to the catcher in his first at-bat, and flew out to right field and then reached first on an error by the shortstop. First pitch of his 4th at-bat is called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That ball is hit right back up the middle. That'll score Arden from third base. Rolls rounds third, and he will come into home. And that'll put another 2 on the board for Scott County.
Now batting for the Cardinals, third baseman, number 22, Tyler Wands.
That brings up number 22, Tyler Wands, playing third base today. Has 2 strikeouts and a walk. So far, this is his 4th at-bat. First pitch is ball 1. The score, Lexington Christian 11, Scott County 8. Here's the 1-0. It's called strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch from Pearson. And it is inside. It'll be called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count. And that'll be called strike 3. Mondo strikeout looking. That ends the bottom of the 6th inning.
Take a moment to recognize some of our corporate sponsors. Bluegrass Orthopedics, Galvin's on Main, Denise and King Certified Public Accountant, Chick-fil-A, Mark's Pump and Shop, Georgetown Community Hospital, West Banco, Green's Toyota of Lexington, Oster Paint and Flooring, Scott County Veterinary Clinic, Brett Halverson, Steve Sherman, Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, Burger King, Domino's Pizza.
After the bottom of the 6th inning, Scott County scores 6 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. The score after 6 full innings, Lexington Christian 11, Scott County 8. We'll be right back with the top of the 7th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk.
Empire Restoration, Bluegrass Roofing and Consulting, Zaxby, and Members Heritage. Thank you to all of our corporate sponsors. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 2, Tyler Wong.
Changes in the infield for Scott County's new catcher is number 34, Luke Huffman. Parker Dotson goes in at third base. Sebastian Arden stays at shortstop. Will Rose is second baseman. Garrett Sparks at first. And the new pitcher for Scott County is Tyler Wands.
Playing third base for the Cardinals, number 25, Parker Dotson.
Outfield stay the same with Evan Allen in left, Justin Stevenson in center field, and Carson Murray in right field. Up to bat for Lexington Christian is number 22, Andrew Dixon, the first baseman. First pitch is high, ball 1. Grounded out to first base his first at bat, and then hit a ground ball double to right field in the second. Flew out to center field in his third. Hit a home run to right field in his fourth. His 5th at bat of the game. He's ahead 2-0. Here's the pitch from Wands. That's ball 3, high and away. The 3-0 is called strike 1. Ball has popped up down the left field line, and it will be fouled out of play. Wands battles back now for a full count against Andrew Dixon, the batter. Here's the 3-2. Ball is hit into center field. Stevenson toward his right, and he makes that catch in left center field for out number 1 of the top of the 7th inning. That brings up Number 13, Joseph Siegler.
Number 13, Joseph.
He grounded out to second base in his first at-bat, hit a fly ball double to right field in his second, walked in his third, and grounded out to shortstop in his fourth. He's in the box for his fifth at-bat of the game. That is ball one high. The ball is fouled back. Here's the 1-1. And that ball is fouled out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count. Here's the 1-2. That ball is popped up. Third baseman Dotson is in foul territory, calls for it, and he misses that ball. It pops out of his glove. It was in foul territory, so. Dotson misses that ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes is still the count. Siegler the batter. Here's the 1-2 from Wands. And the 1-2 is fouled down the first base line. Siegler stays alive.
That's why I said, does it go? I asked him, oh, does it go?
Here's the 1-2 from Wands. And that ball bounces. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scott County has 1 out down. Top of the 7th inning. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the first base line. First baseman Garrett Sparks able to catch it. It'll roll out to Carson Murray in right field. And he'll throw it into second base. And Siegler slides into second base for a double.
Now batting for the Eagles, the DH, number 10, Harden.
We're not talking about a guy that's dieting or hustling after a ball. He just can't, whatever.
That brings up number 10, Conrad Hart, the designated hitter. He hit a line drive single to right center field, then a line drive double to left center field. And he reached first on an error by the third baseman in his third at-bat, and then walked his fourth. First pitch of his fifth at-bat is called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count now. Here's the 1-1 from Wands. It'll be called strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes is the count. Seager, the runner on second for the Eagles. The pitch. It's ball 2 outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. Wands gets his sign from the catcher, Luke Huffman. Now he comes set. And he'll deliver the 2-2. Ball is hit into right field, and it will be fouled out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes is still the count. Here's the pitch. The ball is hit to Arden at shortstop. He fields it, throws it across to Sparks at first base, and the throw is in time for out number 2 of the top of the 7th inning. That advances Siegler to third base. And that brings up number 2, Tony Dutton, the right fielder. He grounded out. His first at-bat to the pitcher was hit in the second at-bat. Line drive to Arden at shortstop in his third. Then reached after an error on the left fielder in his fourth at-bat. First pitch of his fifth at-bat is ball 1 high and away. The ball is hit into right field, and that will bring in Siegler from third base. Carson Murray fields that and gets it back into the infield.
Now batting for LCA, the third baseman, number 28.
Puts one more run on the board for the Eagles. Score now, Lexington Christian 12, Scott County 8. Woods Fry now the batter for Lexington Christian. First pitch of his at-bat is fouled off down the first base line. Second pitch is ball 1. Flew out to right field in his first at-bat, then struck out in his second, walked in his third, struck out looking in his fourth. Here Wands goes to pick off Dutton, the runner at first. The 1-1. That ball is hit into right center field. It's back, and it is caught by Scott County center fielder Justin Stevenson. That gets Scott County out of the top of the 7th inning with 1 run, or Lexington Christian scores 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 1 runner is left on base. The score, Lexington Christian 12, Scott County 8. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 7th inning. This is Scott County Baseball on Connor Sports Talk. We are back here at the Cardinal Baseball Complex on campus of Scott County High School for Scott County versus Lexington Christian. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Lexington Christian has 12 runs on the board. Scott County with 8. Up to bat for Scott County is the designated hitter, or subbing in for the designated hitter is number 14, Seth Jean. Seth walked it off last night. His first pitch of his first at-bat tonight is ball 1. The 1-0. It's ball 2. Two balls and No strikes is the count. The pitch from Pearson. It's ball 3 high and away. The 3-0. And it's called strike 1.
I heard that story. He said he was going to start
3 balls and 1 strike. Seth Jean calls time and steps out the box.
You know, Tyler had that big he's been with that.
3 balls and 1 strike is the count. And the 3-1 is called strike 2 after an inside pitch. The count is now full. Here's the pitch. Hit right back up the middle. And Woods Fry, the shortstop, will throw it across to first. Dixon. And he is called out at first. Coach Mike Davis, Scott County first base coach. Not happy about the call.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 7, Keegan Hurt.
And now with the bat for Scott County's number 7, Keegan Hurd. First pitch is called strike 1. Reach on his first at bat after an error. Grounded out to third base, then walked in his third. Fourth at bat, the count is 1 ball, 1 strike.
He was calling the game from how to play. Bryce was pitching.
Here's the 1-1. That's inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count. Here's the 2-1. And a check swing from Keegan Hurd. He fouls that ball off. 2 balls and 2 strikes is the count. And the 2-2 is called strike 3. Keegan Hurt strikes out looking. 2 outs down now. The bottom of the 7th inning. That brings up number 3, Carson Murray, the right fielder. He grounded out to second base in his first at bat. Struck out looking in his second, and walked in his third. Here is his 4th at bat of the game. First pitch is called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that is fouled off and caught by Brody Wall, the LCA catcher. Here is the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will end the game for the Eagles. At the bottom of the 7th inning, Scott County scores 0 runs on no hits, no errors, and no runners are left on base. The final. Lexington Christian 12, Scott County 8.
LCA 12, Scott County 8. The Cardinals will be traveling to
Scott County heads to Vero Beach, Florida next week. You can catch all those games right here on the Connor Sports Talk page. They'll be audio only, but we'll have the games live for you. The final score from Scott County again, Lexington Christian 12, Scott County 8. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Don't forget about the games next week. Thank you for watching again. Good night, everybody.
JV game will begin momentarily. Thank you.